The Inčukalns tar pits are one of the most polluted areas in Latvia, and for many years they have had an influence on the whole surrounding ecosystem. Cleaning up the mess is a complicated and to a certain extent unique project in that it demonstrates a special example of innovative technological opportunities. The cleaning of the pollution is being led by the BAO Joint Stock Company, which is the leading environmental service company in Latvia. BAO specializes in the area of hazardous waste and waste management systems worldwide. Here we see what is left of the tar pit because most of the work has been done. Tar is the name of the substance, but if we look at it in chemical terms, then we see that it is a mixture of various types of waste. Elements of heavy oil are mixed with sulfuric acid and also surface-affecting substances such as cleaning products, as well as waste from Soviet-era factories, which dumped it during the 1960s in this old quarry. Since then, of course, the mixture has also had sand and water, and it is an incomprehensible mass that is highly acidic and reactive. The sulfuric tar is a black mass that is liquid or semi-liquid, and it has a harsh and unpleasant stench. Tar is distinctly corrosive and aggressive, and it can contain between 3 and 50% of sulfuric acid. Just breathing the fumes can cause health problems. This environmentally hazardous waste, which is harmful to people, was simply dumped into sand quarries during the Soviet era with no insulation of the foundations. The pollution from the two poisonous ponds seeped through the sand and can be found in groundwater and artesian water at a depth of 70 to 90 meters. The polluted artesian water to the north, toward the Gauja River, moved forward by 25 to 35 meters each year, thus affecting all living beings and their ecosystem. Cleaning up a tar pit is a technologically complicated project that is difficult because of logistics and the partners who are involved. The tar that is removed is prepared for further utilization and is sent to the Schwenk company for incineration. The substance must satisfy special quality requirements. We have established a quality control laboratory at Inčukalns, and its purpose is to monitor the quality of outgoing materials and to track the quality of the tar that is extracted. It is essential to have this test laboratory because each load of tar is different than the others. That is why it is important to ensure that the operator gets the information as quickly as possible. The other thing is that outgoing materials must satisfy quality requirements that have been presented by the Schwenk incinerator. If the substance does not satisfy the parameters, then it is sent back to us. Latvia is unique in the sense that we use the principle of circulation when cleaning up tar pits. The material that we use to neutralize the tar is returned to its point of origin at the Schwenk incinerator. This circular process means that there is no additional waste and everything is utilized. We spent a year doing laboratory tests to come up with a way of neutralizing tar. We worked very hard to test various materials and additives to ensure that the material can be incinerated by Schwenk. The Schwenk factory adds gas and coal to the neutralized process as part of the incineration, and of essential importance is that the process does not create water or ashes. That means that it is safe for the public and for the environment. Because of acid, the equipment has a shorter lifespan. It often breaks down, and the successful work requires unprecedented technological solutions so as to ensure the uninterrupted nature of the process, as well as an increase in supply capacities. BAO investments will make it possible to complete the project much sooner than was planned. At this time, approximately 1,000 tons of neutralized mass are removed from the Inčukalns sulfuric tar pit, and that is the amount that the Schwenk company can handle. At this point, we have doubled the capacity of processing the materials, which means that we are preparing the materials better for final utilization. That ensures success for us, and that creates these advantages in overall terms. This was a challenge for us. We sought a great deal at the theoretical level, and global practice says that we borrowed something from them, but in any event, we improved this ourselves. We were more precise about the recipe, the equipment, and the mechanisms, so we took the foundations from the external world. The things that we see here, however, include a technological process that we created ourselves in terms of the goals that we set for ourselves. Teamwork was most important in this regard. Each employee knows his or her job and the goal that had to be achieved. By putting together this work, we are here, and we have practically implemented the project. Our technologies mean that we are very close to the concluding phase of this project, and the work will be much faster than we initially planned. Cleaning up the tar pollution is now close to completion, and the major project has attracted a great deal of public attention. That is understandable, because this is a unique project in terms of Latvia's history, in terms of its volume and complexity, the weight of pollution in various environmental ecosystems, and the need to find special technological solutions. Enormous work has been done here. Approximately 70% of the planned volume has been extracted, and most of it has been incinerated and used in a specific way. We are in a positive intermediate period, and I have to say that this is a time when it is still possible to see the sulfuric acid tar here. That will not be true for a very long period of time, and all of us have to be very delighted about this fact. I am personally overjoyed about this fact because this project is in line with plans, and we are moving forward to liquidate this historical scar in Latvia. The BAO Joint Stock Company has every reason to be proud of what it has achieved. It is prepared to use the technological solutions and innovations elsewhere in the world in terms of places where tar pollution is still important. Luckily, this is the only tar pit in Latvia, and I think that all of the work will be done by the end of next year. This solution can also be used in other countries where there is a tar pollution. For the most part, that relates to Eastern Europe and beyond. The further away, the larger are these objects. If someone is interested in cooperating with us, then we will welcome a chance to offer our services. The plan is that once the cleanup work is done, the restored land will span 7 to 9 hectares, and there will be oversight of the territory for the next 2 years. The most important thing is that the uncontrolled inflow of sulfuric acid tar pollution will stop in the ecosystem because it has had an influence on the environment and the quality of people's lives. BAO, a matter of order.